Welcome back everyone, this is the Kitsune Boss Guide, and surprisingly phase 1 is lot tougher and trickier than phase 2 since Kitsune has more tricks and combos up his sleeves in phase 1. Many of his attacks are long range, designed to keep you at distance, and on top of that he uses smoke bombs frequently in phase 1, making it harder to track his movements and keeping you on your toes throughout the encounter. But here are Kitsune's combos, the best ways to counter them and how to take him down easily. Okay, let's start with the kunai throws, one of Dojun's most frequent openers. He'll fire off either 2 or 3 kunes and these are red attacks, meaning you can't block them like standard projectiles. The cue to watch for is the red flash, followed by him lowering his knees into a throwing stance toward his left side. He quickly tosses the kune in succession, then sometimes pivots to the opposite direction to launch another one. Now, the best way to handle this is to dodge a bit early and toward him. Dodging forward closes the gap safely while avoiding all the kunai. But if you notice him turning to the other side for a follow-up throw, sprint in and use a shoulder charge. This not only closes the distance but also interrupts the animation completely. And since the shoulder charge acts like a dodge, you won't take a hit and can land a few quick strikes before he recovers. Also for this run I'm using the spear since it's one of the most effective counters to the Kusarigama. It helps break Dojun's stance faster and build up stagger damage more efficiently. Pairing this with the armor of the Undying is a great setup. It restores a bit of health each time you stagger him with the spear and also extends the window for perfect parries and dodges, giving you a safer margin for errors. And remember, after every Dojun's combo there is a brief window to attack back, so make sure to utilize it to keep up the pressure and deal safe damage. The next attack to watch for is the Scorpion Pull, a 2-hit combo that starts as a red attack. Kitsune throws out his Kusarigama to pull you toward him, setting up the follow-up strike. The easiest way to handle this is to dodge a little early, or you can use a shoulder charge to close the distance while interrupting him after the attack. This keeps you safe from the pull and lets you land a few quick hits before Kitsune recovers. If you are confident with timing, you can also perform a perfect dodge just as the chain is about to hit, creating an opening to counter immediately. The next attack is a simple long-range 3-hit combo. Dojun unleashes his Kusarigama chains toward you. The first 2 strikes are regular attacks, so holding block is enough to stay safe. The third strike is a blue attack, so you'll need to parry. The timing for all 3 strikes is fairly slow and consistent, giving the combo a predictable rhythm. A good cue to watch is him rotating his chain. He usually performs an overhead chain swing just before sending the chains out, giving you a clear signal to prepare for this combo. The next one is another 3-hit long-range Kusarigama chain combo. It starts with a blue chain attack followed by a regular chain attack and finishes with a red only dodgeable chain attack. The tempo is consistent and fairly slow, making it easy to parry, block or dodge each strike if timed correctly. The cue to watch for is a slightly longer pullback of the chain toward his right, followed by a grunt just before he launches the attacks. Paying attention to these signals gives you enough time to react safely and set up a counter. The next one is a 3-hit combo starting with a blue attack. Kitsune pulls back and charges at you with the sickle end of his Kusarigama, follows up with a quick reverse strike and finishes with a jumping chain style throw, a tricky final hit. The cue to watch for is similar to his kunai throw. He kneels slightly, holding the sickle side up his left hand, and a blue flash appears as he moves toward you. You can parry the first strike as he approaches. The second hit is a regular attack, so just keep holding L1 to block it. The final chain throw is a blue attack, so you need to parry it the instant his right foot touches the ground. That's the best timing. There's also a variation of the same combo where it doesn't jump back but instead follows up with a third sickle strike, which is a regular attack, so just continue holding block. And as usual, after each combo there's an opportunity to land a few quick hits before Kitsune prepares his next attack. The next attack is a quick sliding strike. Dojun slides toward you, immediately attacks as he gets up and follows up with a couple more regular sickle strikes. Sometimes he finishes with a jumping blue chain attack. The cue to watch for is a very quick right hand pullback, but the slide itself is the main signal to react. For the first 3 strikes, simply holding down block is enough to stay safe, though you can also choose to parry if you are confident. For the final jumping chain attack, parry or dodge as soon as his left foot touches the ground, creating a safe opening for a counter. The next one is a sneaky 5-hit combo that starts with a very little warning and flows continuously. It begins with the 2 rotating chain attacks followed by a kick, a sickle strike and finishes with a kunai throw. This combo comes very fast and often starts without a clear cue. For the first 2 attacks, simply holding block is enough to stay safe. You can try to parry the 3rd or 4th strike, which ends the combo. But if you miss, make sure to dodge the final kunai throw quickly. Taking 3 consecutive hits from this combo can be lethal. And if the timing feels too tight, using a smoke bomb or blinding powder can give you the extra safety you need. Before we get to the smoke bomb attacks, there are 2 sudden attacks that often happen if you try to overuse your attack window and go for extra hits. Dojun will anticipate your aggression, dodge or block and then immediately follow up with either of these 2 attacks. The first one is a jumping double foot kick and the second is a quick jump back with a chain attack. Both of these are regular attacks, so simply holding block is enough to stay safe. These strikes come very suddenly, so the key is to remain alert and avoid overextending when trying to punish. As you keep chipping down Dojun's health bar, a few cutscenes will pop up mid-fight, and whenever that happens, switch to your Kusarigama immediately. Right after the cutscene, Dojun throws a smoke bomb and disappears, filling the entire arena with thick smoke. Here's the trick, just before he vanishes, you might catch a glimpse of which way he is moving. But even if you don't, just press and hold R3 to enter listening mode. You will see a white light indicator on one side of the screen, that's where he is hiding. Turn toward it and you will be able to track him before he pops out for an ambush. And once you spot him charging in, go for your scorpion pull attack, which is the claw and talon move while pressing triangle and circle together. It kind of auto locks onto Dojun, so you don't have to worry about precise aiming. This will break his charge and pull him down, giving you a clean setup for a follow-up combo. And if he tries to strike again while he is hidden in the smoke, just repeat the scorpion pull. It's a reliable counter that completely breaks his rhythm. When the smoke finally clears, Dojun will have switched to sword and shield. You can break the shield instantly with another claw and talon hit, or just go heavy with triangle attacks to shatter it. Be careful though, if you take too long, he might use a disarming counterattack. Once the shield's down, he won't be able to use it again. This smoke bomb pattern will repeat a few times before he moves into phase 2. Keep using the same scorpion pull counter or switch to the spear thrust if you want more range. Both work great for shutting down his approach. And that's all of Dojun's moves for the entire fight. Once you reach phase 2, the pressure actually eases a little. Dojun will stop using the smoke bomb attacks, which makes things far less chaotic. The only real distraction here is Oyuki, who tags along during this phase. At times, Oyuki can be a bit of a nuisance. She tends to drift right into your line of sight, completely blocking your vision and making it hard to see what attacks are coming your way. But there's something important to remember. Every single attack from Dojun is still directed at you, not Oyuki, even if it looks like they're clash. So don't get distracted, just focus on evading his combos and counter-attack right after. With Oyuki occasionally drawing some of his attention, you'll actually have more openings to strike and finish him off faster. And that's the full Kitsune boss guide. Now here's the full no damage showcase. Enjoy the fight.
Making a mistake!
Found you!
I didn't murder your family!
Killed others, all across Hestia Ridge.
Lord Science owns the future of Hestia. You can be part of it. Just kill Oyuki!
No!
Enough of this!
Stop hiding and fight! Surrender, Dojun.
I don't answer to you. Only Lord Saito.
You chose the wrong master. Oyuki took you in. Why betray her?
Because she's stuck in the past. You both are. Lord Saito has a vision! A place for me by his side!
He is using you.
No! You were using me against a great man!
I can't help but feel like I failed him.